Hello, Malik Carrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this another special episode on this channel. Well, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description of this video. I'm going to be presenting to you and introducing to others Meta, baby. Meta by 13 Fishing. Let's get started. Thank you for hanging on in there. You know, it's been a fantastic last couple of months, but I have to admit, I'm having fun. I am thanking all of you, all of the supporters. I don't have any, quote, official partners, but there are people who I work with. I have to tell you how much I appreciate what you're doing to help grow this channel. We're already at 2,100. It took me 3 years to get to 1,000 and less than a year to get to 2,000. We're already at 2,100. It's not a lot in the scheme of these guys with these much bigger channels, but man, I'm telling you, I'm having a marvelous time. But we do intend to grow. I hope someday to be a 100,000 subscriber channel. I think I can do it if as many of you who watch hit that subscribe button and share the video and tell somebody about it. Oh man, we could get to 10,000 this year. Challenge me to that effort. Okay? Well, let's get started here. I, first of all, want to tell you how beautiful this rod tube is. No, I'm not petty. I'm not petty at all. I'm not petty. I'm just telling you how beautiful this rod tube is. Isn't this rod tube beautiful? This came from Omnia Fishing. Inside, I don't know yet, I haven't seen it, but this rod inside is the Meta, and this was made based upon the efforts of our own G-Man Gerald Swindle, who is a pro staffer of 13 Fishing, fantastic fisherman, fantastic corporation. And I'm just going to tell you all right now, from this day forward, I'm going to base how good rods are based upon the 13 Fishing brand. Between this one and the Envy, and I'm going to be getting the Fuse, which is their top of the line rod. I don't know if it's, I think Dick's Sporting Goods has it now. I'm telling you all, this company is amazing. I can't say enough about this company. I challenge every company. I know I'm going off on a bit of a rabbit trail. That's what we say in church. Don't rabbit trail, but I'm doing a bit of a rabbit trail. I'm challenging every company in the fishing industry to have better customer service than 13 Fishing. They are really the gold standard when it comes to that. You used to have that in other industries. In entertainment, it used to be Disney, for example. In retail, it was, I forget the name of the company, but every industry has like its top of the line for customer service. And I have to say, I've been active on this channel for 4 years. I've been fishing for 48 years, going on 49 years. I have not seen better customer service online than 13 Fishing. I'm just going to tell y'all right up front. And I'll tell you, there are some who are really, really good. Tackle Warehouse has some great customer service on a retail basis. Dick's Sporting Goods has fantastic in-store. And I have to say, because I don't know what 13 Fishing has, but in terms of in-store, I'll say exclusively in-store, Dick's Sporting Goods is right there. Especially at the local level. So at any rate, let's get into this. And I could talk while I open this up too, so you guys can hear and not fast forward this, because some of you say that you actually like to hear what I actually have to say, which I find heartening, to say the least. But I'm just telling you, as I use my Cutco knife here, I believe that customer service takes you a long way. And let's just be honest, Shimano makes some great equipment. But has any of you ever tried to work with Shimano's customer service? How about Daiwa, if you're not on the pro staff? I'm just telling you. I got some beef jerky from Omnia Fishing. Yes, yes. Thank you. And hopefully there's a tag in here that said who put this together. So that rod tube had that in it. Notice that there's a string right there which holds the rod so that even in the rod tube that is not bouncing around, you know. Yes, I'm throwing a little shade, but, you know, no, I'm not petty. And I'm not even being salty. Nope, not me. You guys are going to say, man, he pastors a church and he's salty like that? My bad. Now, look at here. Look at this beautiful rod. And let me do this the right way. And push this rod tube out so that I don't damage the tip and knock off a whole 1.5 feet off of it. I'm going to lay that rod tube on the ground. All right, I'm done. And in this bag, which is pristine, yeah, it opens up on one side right there, is the Meta. This is our first impressions of the Meta rod from 13 Fishing. And once again, we would like to thank G-Man Gerald Swindle for his expertise and input on this. He is a fantastic fisherman. It actually says G-Man on the tag. There's a couple of tags there, and one of them says, uh-oh, I held it upside down. Here we go. G-Man, there we go. G-Man right there on the tag. G-Man Gerald Swindle. So, okay, first impression, beautiful, beautiful rod. Beautiful rod. Everything on here, I mean, it looks fantastic. I'll tell you this, if you took just first impressions, if you took the current Defy series, which you all know I had challenges with, and you were to soup it up like the best you could possibly ever make it, you put all your dream stuff in on that rod, this is what it would become. It would become the Meta series. I see some similarities between the Defy and this one in terms of production. But this right here looks like a lot more craftsmanship and a lot more technology went into it. Now, it is $100 difference between the rods. And you all know I appreciate the Defy series, both the current version and the past version. I do think that there are some things that could be improved on it. The major thing, though, was the stripper guide that was on it. But this one right here, although my finger can't fit in it, my finger has unfortunately grown over the last couple of years. Grown. So that's just what it is. But this is the Meta series. The version I got is the 7'2", medium heavy, 1/4 ounce on the low end, 3/4 ounce on the high end. The pound test on here is 8 to 14 pound test. It's the material here is 36-ton Toray carbon, which is similar to the Omen series and to a lesser degree the Fate V3 series. And I think below that you get the Fate series, the Fate 3 spinning series. And by the way, everybody was having a sale on that Fate 3 series. I have no idea why, but even at American Legacy Fishing, they were doing a buy one, get one free. I didn't do it because I'm tied into the Meta, the Envy. By the way, as of this video, I got a surprise for you guys. Just know that. I got tied into the Meta, and I am saving my money up for the Fuse, so I couldn't get any of the Fate 3 spinning rods. They are normally like $85, between $79 and $85, but they were doing 2 for 1 at American Legacy Fishing, and others were discounting them. I don't know if 13 Fishing sent out a private cable and said, hey guys, get rid of those because the new version's coming out, or people were just feeling like they were doing some spring cleaning at the retail level. I have no idea, but I did miss the sale. I did put it in my cart, but I kept saying, I just can't, because that budget would be taken from what I'm trying to do here. So at any rate, this right here, I'm going to tell you all, I'm going to have so much fun with this rod. This is my first impressions. Like I said, if you took everything you wanted to put, every technological advancement to put on the Defy series, you come up with the Meta series. And I think they have done an awesome job on here. The handle, I like the fact that the handle doesn't have a whole lot on one end. You get more inches on the upper end. This looks to be about maybe 12 inches, maybe a little less. But I love the shorter handle. Of course, the hook keepers down here. It says, let me see if I can get some room there. It says G-Man right there. If you can see it right there, it says G-Man on the end right there, which is pretty cool. And like I said, it's my first impressions. I will put at the bottom here, because I didn't bring my scale, but I will put on the screen here how much this weighs, absent this, how much this whole thing weighs, and I'll let you all know how I get a chance to fish. But at any rate, this is an amazing rod. Let's see. This says at the bottom here, I don't know what it says here because the text is really small, but I'll put it on the lower third right here, so I'll be able to tell you later on what it says here, but there's some text right here. You can't see that. You might not be able to read that, but it looks like a little white line there. That's actually text right there. And, I'm 53 years old. Man, my eye's not going to be able to see that kind of microscopic text anymore. But I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be super duper fun. I'm going to give it my 24 hours on the water, share with you what I think the results are going to be. I'm going to try to hit my PB on this one. So the stripper and the runner guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one less guy, a couple of less guys. Normally on 13 fishing, their guys are usually between 11, between 10 and 11. I think the Envy has 10. I think the Omen has 11. But again, it's really, really designed extremely well, well balanced. Let's see. Let's take this piece off right here, and then balance it out and see what we got. Cutco, come in. All right. Let's see where it balances. Without a reel, it balances about right here. It's not too bad. Right about in there. That's not too bad. And with the reel, I'm sure that it'll come closer to the foam handle. And by the way, I like this foam on this handle. This feels really good. TJ81 over at on his channel, he has the casting version of this, and he's enjoying it as well. He's caught a few fish over there. You guys all know he calls everybody Tackle Junkies. I think he's got a fantastic channel, almost 70,000 subscribers. Y'all help me get there. Help me be big. So once again, hey, I'll give you my 24-hour on the water tour of this rod, let you know how it is. I want to get some of the 13 Fishing higher end rods. They got a couple of higher end reels rather, higher end reels that I would like to take advantage of. And when I say higher, they're in the mid hundreds. But what I will do is my best reel right now is a Vanford. I may get some Tatula MQs, I may get some ballistic MQs, but the Vanford for me is still the best in that price range of $200. And I am going to outfit this with a Vanford and take it out there and fish. I'm going to put some mono on it. I'm going to put some braid on it. More than likely, I'm going to throw a lot of mono on it because I have found that 10-pound mono for me in terms of testing rods usually is like that sweet spot for me to tell you all how great performance this is. When you're getting into braids and all that kind of stuff, you get into specialty fishing. And I want for people who are even new to the sport, who might want to start off a little bit higher end, I want to be able to test the rod against something that's very much common. So I'm using 10-pound test P-line for those of you who wonder. I may go to another brand, but P-line, I like P-line. P-line and Trilene have been my two brands. Stren Magnathin as well, because I like the Stren. But Stren and Trilene are both pure fishing, and then there's P-line. So once again, hey, if you can get out there and get you one of these, let me know. If you already have one, more importantly, let me know in the comments below what it's like for you. But in all you're getting, never, 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 ever, ever, ever break your family's budget trying to buy this equipment from this company or any other company. Your family comes first. But by every other ethical and legal method, get out there and break or make your personal best. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great one on the water. Be safe. Blessings to every single one of you.